Imagine waking up each day feeling trapped in a cycle of chaos, emails flooding in before you've even had your morning coffee, deadlines piling up, and a to-do list that only grows longer. Hours turn to days, days to weeks, and before you know it, another year is gone. But here's the terrifying truth. It's not just time you're losing. It's opportunities, dreams, and a life of purpose slipping away, one distraction at a time. What if you discovered that the way you perceive time is an illusion, that mastering it could unlock a life of freedom, fulfillment, and limitless possibilities? Thiabut Meurisse's Master Your Time doesn't just teach you how to manage minutes, it shows you how to reclaim your life. But beware, this journey forces you to confront your deepest fears and excuses. Are you ready to face the truth about how you spend your days? Because once you do, there's no going back. Master Your Time isn't your typical productivity book. It's a psychological deep dive into how our beliefs, habits, and fears shape our relationship with time. Meurisse doesn't sugarcoat it. Most people live on autopilot, enslaved by distractions, procrastination, and the illusion of busyness. He reveals the harsh reality that we're not just wasting time, we're wasting our lives. Through captivating stories and powerful insights, Meurisse guides readers to break free from this cycle. He challenges us to rethink how we prioritize, how we work, and ultimately, how we live. This isn't just about efficiency, it's about designing a life that matters. As you embark on this journey, prepare to question everything you thought you knew about productivity and purpose. Chapter 1: The Illusion of Time. The journey begins by confronting one of the biggest lies we tell ourselves. I don't have enough time. Meurisse dismantles this myth, arguing that the real issue isn't time scarcity but time mismanagement. He paints vivid scenes of people rushing through life, busy but unfulfilled, constantly checking notifications, multitasking, and yet accomplishing nothing meaningful. He introduces the concept of time leakage, those moments we lose to distractions, interruptions, and unproductive habits. Meurisse's words are haunting as he asks, how much of your life are you leaking away? This chapter isn't just about identifying problems. It's about facing the uncomfortable truth that we're the architects of our own chaos. Chapter 2: Redefining Priorities. In this chapter, Meurisse forces readers to confront the consequences of misplaced priorities. He vividly describes the lives of people who chase tasks instead of purpose, caught in the endless cycle of busyness. There's a gripping narrative of a man who spends years climbing the corporate ladder, only to realize too late that it was leaning against the wrong wall. The suspense builds as Meurisse challenges us to define what truly matters, emphasizing the power of saying no to distractions. He introduces the concept of essentialism, focusing only on what brings value to your life. The chapter ends with a chilling question. Are you pursuing your dreams or just running in circles? Chapter 3: The Power of Focus. Focus isn't just about concentration, it's about mastering your mind. Meurisse explores the psychology of distractions, revealing why our brains are hardwired to seek novelty. He paints an immersive picture of modern life, a world of constant notifications, endless scrolling, and information overload. Yet he argues the true enemy of focus isn't technology, but our own lack of discipline. Through gripping anecdotes and practical techniques, he shows how to eliminate distractions and create an environment that fuels deep work. This chapter is filled with tension as Meurisse forces readers to confront their addiction to busyness and instant gratification. Chapter 4: Building Momentum. Meurisse introduces a powerful concept. Momentum is the secret to achieving massive results. He vividly describes the frustration of starting and stopping projects, emphasizing the psychological toll of inconsistency. The narrative becomes immersive as he explains the 2-minute rule, a strategy that breaks down tasks into tiny, manageable actions. Meurisse reveals that momentum, not motivation, is the real driver of success. The chapter builds suspense as he demonstrates how small wins create a domino effect, leading to extraordinary outcomes. Chapter 5: Overcoming Procrastination. This chapter delves deep into the psychology of procrastination. Meurisse uncovers the hidden fears that fuel our habit of delaying tasks: fear of failure, fear of judgment, and even fear of success. He tells a haunting story of a woman who keeps putting off her dreams until it's too late. The narrative is tense as Meurisse reveals that procrastination isn't just about laziness, it's about avoidance. He provides practical tools like the Pomodoro technique and time blocking to break the cycle. This chapter feels like a psychological thriller, exposing the inner conflicts we all face. Chapter 6, Creating an Efficient Environment. Meurisse illustrates how our environment shapes our behavior. He describes cluttered desks, noisy offices, and digital distractions, painting a vivid picture of chaos. He contrasts this with minimalist workspaces designed for deep focus. This chapter is immersive as Meurisse guides readers through designing an environment that supports productivity. He emphasizes the importance of removing friction points, anything that hinders focus or progress. The narrative is gripping as he shows how changing your environment can change your life. Chapter 7, The Art of Delegation. This chapter reveals the power of letting go. Meurisse challenges the belief that doing everything yourself equals productivity. He uses real-life examples of successful leaders who mastered delegation, creating anticipation as he reveals how trusting others leads to exponential growth. The suspense lies in the fear of losing control, but Meurisse assures readers that delegation is about empowerment, not abandonment. Chapter 8, Mastering Habits and Routines. Meurisse argues that habits are the foundation of success. He introduces keystone habits, small changes that trigger a positive ripple effect. The narrative becomes immersive as he describes the power of routines in transforming daily chaos into purposeful action. This chapter maintains suspense by showing the thin line between habits that build and habits that destroy. Chapter 9, Time as an Investment. The journey concludes with a powerful paradigm shift. Time isn't spent, it's invested. Meurisse urges readers to see every moment as a choice that shapes their future. The narrative crescendos as he challenges listeners to reflect on their legacy. The chapter ends with a haunting question. Are you investing your time wisely? Time is an investment, not an expense. Focus on purpose, not busyness. Momentum drives progress, not motivation. Habits shape destiny. Every moment is a choice. Choose wisely. Master your time isn't just a productivity guide, it's a wake-up call. Meurisse forces us to confront our fears, excuses, and wasted potential. The narrative concludes with a powerful challenge. Will you keep letting time slip away, or will you master it and design a life of purpose? The final words leave listeners questioning their choices, haunted by the realization that time waits for no one.